Well, hello, my friends. All right, so I've been messaging a lot of you this morning about bod groups, and some of you are just still like, what's bod groups? So first and foremost, I will never abandon you here. I honestly, truthfully, really love Facebook. Having this Facebook group has been something that's kept me accountable since even before I was a coach, and I just really get a lot out of it. But I also see the writing on the wall, as my post yesterday demonstrated. Like, I was flagged, and today I had a bunch of notifications as well that I was on warning and my group could be suspended, and I don't know, apparently me talking about my own food baby is a problem. This is real talk, Facebook. That's real talk. So anyways, we have bod groups. It is an extension of Beachbody On Demand. You don't have to have a subscription or a membership or anything to participate. So if that's what's in your way, if you think there's going to be some ulterior motive, it's not. It's literally just a place for you to log your accountability and to get access to the stuff that I'm going to be sharing. So Mindset Matters Most, I went ahead and shared the podcast calendar here because I'm a huge believer in that. I think that any kind of mindset work is so freaking important. The things we tell ourselves matter so much. And a lot of times we have all these subconscious thoughts, these things we're not even aware of, beliefs, stories, things that we live in that keep us stuck. And so it will take a conscious rewiring on your part to change your circumstances, because what you think becomes your reality. And so if you think this is going to be too hard, if you think you're always going to be stuck, if you think it's too much money, if you think that those results are never for you, guess what? All those things will be true. And on the flip side of that, if instead you're open to a possibility and you're open to becoming that next level version of yourself, and you remind yourself that you are capable and that you can do it and that you are already on your way, those things will become your truth. What you water will grow. So I am challenging you, if you're not already doing some kind of mindset work, to start doing some mindset work. And that's why I love podcasts, because it's bite-sized pieces. Sometimes my ADD brain gets a little like squirrely, and sitting down with a book or even listening to an audiobook feels undoable. Is that even a word? I don't know. It feels just too big. So if that's you, start listening to like little podcasts, little pockets here, get a morsel and move on with your day. I was just talking to the gals at the post office about this. Sometimes we think it has to be this huge, big transformation, but it doesn't. It's your journey. And so I'm just asking you to spend 5 minutes a day touching the areas that matter to you, the areas that you're unhappy in, the areas you want to change. So if that's daily movement, then you touch it. 5 minutes. Will 5 minutes help you lose 100 pounds? No, it won't. But will 5 minutes help you feel like you're in control of your life? Will 5 minutes help you feel proud that you chose to show up today? Will 5 minutes be a thing that could potentially change the entire trajectory of your journey? Absolutely, 100%, you betcha. You guys, so many of you, myself included, when I first started, I would always say, I just need to get motivated. And I don't know how many times I hear it in my inbox, I just need to get motivated. I wish I was motivated like you. I just can't find the energy. Motivation is not something you count on. And honestly, I just think that motivation is total crap. There, I said it. I believe in making a decision and then taking daily action. Every single day, you touch it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And on the days that are hard and you don't feel good, or you didn't get enough sleep, or you just don't really want to, those are the days that matter most, because those are the days you're keeping the promise to yourself that you said you were going to, the action you were going to do. You're keeping the promise. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. If you're living in an all or nothing thing, I'm asking you to, like, as we move into August, a fresh month, a clean slate, a new chapter for you to write. You are the author of your story. I can't do this for you. I can pop in here, I can hit your inbox, I can text you all day long, but at the end of the day, you're the one that will decide whether or not you're gonna change something. If you're unhappy in some area of your life, or in all areas of your life, just do something, because it's the littlest thing that will give you momentum. And that's what you need more than being motivated. You need the momentum. So if you don't believe in yourself, you're going to borrow my belief. You're going to hear my words in your head, and you're going to say, this is my promise to myself. In August, I need to focus on my nutrition. In August, I need to focus on just getting enough water. In August, I need to prioritize sleep or play or unplugging. In August, I need blah, blah, blah. You know what you need. You know what you need. So make a decision. Commit to doing it every single day, even in its imperfection, even in its mess, even if you feel like it's not enough. I'm challenging you to rewire that. And instead of saying, I don't feel like this was enough, or this wasn't good enough, or this shouldn't really count because blah, blah, blah. Instead, you're going to say, I prioritized my journey. I made a promise to myself, and every single day I touched it, even if you literally do it for 2 freaking minutes, even if it's squats in the bathroom while you're brushing your teeth, even if it's literally you're getting into bed at night and you're like, I had made a promise I was going to move my body and I didn't. So you get out of bed and you do a plank. Even if it's for 10 seconds, that is you winning. It's not going to change the whole world. It's not going to change your whole body. But you guys, it's those teeny tiny decisions that compound. And on the flip side of that is those teeny tiny, I'll get to it later. I'll do it down the road when I have more time, when I have more money, when the kids are in school. You guys, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, every day would be Christmas. Things won't always line up. You have to make a decision. You get to make a decision on how you want to show up. Okay? So prepare for the failure. Prepare for things to be wonky this month. Prepare for things to not go as planned, but be okay with that. Make yourself the promise and then take the freaking daily action. Can I get an amen on a Saturday? Amen. So anyways, BOD groups, okay? It is a group. It's a platform. You are all invited. I have shared the link 500,026 times. It is pinned in this group. A few of you just got an email invitation from me because you were in other groups. I had a lot of groups going and it felt really confusing. So I just closed them all down. And there's one group called 365 24/7. It is ongoing. It is not themed other than this is your life and you get to own it and you get to win and you get to be proud and you get to collect proof of all the ways that you're showing up. And that's the point of the group. You log your accountability, you log your workout. If you're drinking Shakeology, you log that there. You can check in to see what my posts are. I share weekly meal plans. There are podcast calendar that you also have here. What else? There's a family fun calendar. There's a bunch of hybrid calendars. So if you're into cycling, there's one of those. There is the live body workouts. And then there's the regular old school beach body on demand workouts. So it's your journey, okay? You don't have to leave this group. You don't have to go to BOD groups. I know a few of you are diehards, and that's totally cool. I get it. I'm not closing this group down, but I just want you to know there's another space where you don't have to scroll and you don't have to see all the puppetry and all the voices and all the drama, because if you were like me, it turns into a spiral and then I start scrolling and it's a compulsive, what have I missed and what should I see? And before I know it, I lost a freaking hour of my life that could have been spent doing something else that actually enriches it instead of just, going down a social media suck hole, right? Right. So if you want access to that, like I said, there is a link pinned in here. There's a picture of 4 of us. We're jumping at Summit in front of the Friendship Arch. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. It sounds weird now that I'm saying it outside of my head. But you can access that. You don't have to have BOD. If you want to have BOD, we can figure that out. There is a 2-week free trial. There is a package you can do. But this is your journey, okay? I became a coach because I was loving this. Despite saying no, ew, I don't want to do that. I'm not interested in your creepy shake. I don't need to stream your workout in my living room. I'm good, thanks, because I was a group exercise instructor at the time that I hooked up with Beachbody. I had my own thing. I had my own business. I was already mentoring women. I already had social media page, not a ton of people, but I was already doing that. And so to be honest, I had a lot of ego around it. Turns out it was the very best thing I ever did and actually grew me into a better mom and wife and human. But the whole point is, get to the point, Sarah. We have BOD groups. You can use this group, but if you want more stuff, it's all going to be over in BOD groups simply because that was the point of the creation of them. So let's use it, okay? If you need help moving forward this week, this month, how exciting. It is a fresh start. You get to begin again. If you're in the middle of a program, we'll keep doing it if it serves you. Make sure that you are logging your freaking data. Log your data. You guys, almost every single program has printable tracking sheets. If you're not already doing it, do it. I, for so many years, didn't do it. I was like, I don't want to waste the paper. It's more clutter. I don't know whatever. And then this year, I was like, have I done that program? It all starts to blur together, right? So Carla inspired me, and I got a binder, and I printed things off. Sometimes I am organized, and sometimes I'm not. Just throw shit in here. But this is how I track what I'm doing, and I'm really actually very glad I have, because sometimes, you're in the journey, and it feels like it's moving at a snail's pace. You don't really know, the scale might not be changing, or maybe it's going up and not going down. Maybe Your clothes are fitting differently. That's why we collect all the data. That's why we use the scale. Okay? That's why we measure. That's why we take photos. That is why you collect the data. It's not to show if you're winning or losing. It's just to collect data so that you can see what's happening, because it's a journey, okay? It's not going to be linear, and that's okay. All right? We're not on some fast-paced, crazy crash diet thing. We're in a lifestyle. Like I told Sabrina this morning at the post office, I was like, I used to work out because I wanted to be skinny, and now I work out because I want to be harder to kill. That is my truth. I want to feel good. I want to feel strong. I want to manage my stress and anxiety. This is something I can control, and that is why I love it. So reset your intention as we move into a month. It doesn't mean you have to start a new program, okay? If you are in at crossroads and you want to begin something new, there's so many things. You guys, OpenFit, it's blowing my mind. I talk so much trash about it in my head, and now I've done those workouts and I freaking love them. They're awesome. They're amazing. There's so many things. Their bar and their yoga, so much better than Beachbody's. Shh, don't tell. So again, it's your journey. It's going to be imperfect and not always linear, and that's totally cool. If you need help figuring it out, that's why you have a coach. And if I'm not your coach, well, somehow you're connected to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have let you in my group. So if you need help, I am happy here. I'm happy to help you figure it out, to make a plan that serves you, that makes you feel good, because that's what I want at the end of the day. I want you to feel proud of your journey, not the number, not the size, not how quickly you lose the weight or how quickly you bulk up. I want you to feel proud of how you show up every single day. That's where the freaking magic is, okay? So if you need in the bod group, go find the pin link. I hear it takes you to Safari, and then Safari takes you to Beachbody, but it will show you, if I am your coach, it will show you my groups that I am running, and you want in the only one that's current, which is accountability 365, 24/7, okay? Okay. If you need anything, hit my inbox, and I'll help you make a plan. Cool? Cool. If nobody has told you lately, I believe in you, and I'm proud of you, and you can do this, you already are doing it.